Well, the countdown to King Charles III's coronation is entering its final hours. The last preparations are being made in London. The King's procession will depart Buckingham Palace tomorrow and make its way to Westminster Abbey, where the ceremony will be held. Royal fans have been braving the cold and camping out in front of the palace for days now. The event is expected to attract hundreds of thousands of visitors to the city. And, of course, security is tight with heads of state, world leaders, and other royalty slated to attend.
Meantime, King Charles and Queen Camilla have released a special coronation message for London Transit users.
My wife and I wish you and your families a wonderful coronation weekend.
Wherever you are travelling, we hope you have a safe and pleasant journey.
And remember, please mind the gap.
And beyond that message, scenes like this are also popping up along the streets of London, and particularly in and around Buckingham Palace, as royal watchers wait to catch a glimpse of history being made at the coronation. One of those is royal watcher and avid royal supporter Bill Powell. He's a Canadian, and he joins us live from sort of the procession of campers across the pond. Good morning, Bill. Good to see you. We first met back in September during the Queen's funeral, a couple of weeks covering that. What's it like there right now? How would you contrast the mood now compared to September?
Well, good morning, Nick. Great to see you again. Well, I have to say the energy here on the Mall is just electric. I arrived here after I touched down from Toronto yesterday morning, came directly here from the airport. The crowd is building, and like we experienced at the Queen's funeral, it's a very international crowd. There are people from all over. You'll see right behind me the Canadian flag hanging on the Mall, which is quite unusual to see. But the crowd, everyone's talking to each other, very much like at the Queen's funeral. People are very inquisitive. There's a really good camaraderie and energy here. International media all over. And the anticipation's building. Literally before we came on air, the King and Queen consort returned from Westminster Abbey from their final rehearsal for tomorrow's event. And as you can see from my spot, I'm right up front. Behind me is Clarence House, where the King and Queen consort just got home. And it's really exciting. Tomorrow is the big event, and the crowd is only getting bigger.
Hey, Bill, it's amazing, and the dedication and commitment people like you put in to sort of go there, to be part of this. Can you kind of show us where you're living right now, where you're staying? Because you don't have a hotel.
Absolutely not. I landed at the airport. I came right down here with my bags. My friend got the spot the day before who was supposed to pick me up, but we wouldn't have gotten the place that we did. So she came down, and basically what you'll see here is we have this tent, which the Canadian flag on top, that is a magnet. You put that out, everyone wants to talk to us. So we Canadians are very popular here in London. And so what you can see building behind me is the crowd. All along the barricade is tents for as far as the eye can see. And the crowd is now lining up behind us. By tomorrow morning, it'll be about 30 to 40 deep. But the energy, it's just a really positive. Everybody's talking to each other. Just before we came on air as well, there was a downpour. They're calling for rain tomorrow. The sun is shining right now, but if you had got me about 15 minutes ago, I was in the tent trying to keep dry for this interview.
Wow.
So, but it's a lot of fun to be here.
Bill, we need to sign you up. This is a great firsthand reporting we're getting from you. But I have to ask you this. Why do you do this? Why do you put yourself through this?
Well, I've never been to a coronation before, Nick, and had heard about. All of us only knew the Queen, right? And great respect for the Queen. And it's to celebrate King Charles and his ascension to the throne, his coronation with Queen Camilla tomorrow, and to be part of history. This is something that's been around far longer than any of us. Over 1,000 years, this has been happening. And being a Commonwealth country where the King is our head of state also, I really wanted to be a part of this and experience it. So for the small effort it took, really, in the grand scheme of things, to be here, it is so worth it because you don't get any of this on television.
Okay, Bill Powell proudly representing Canada with a maple leaf on his shirt and, of course, a Torontonian. Listen, Bill, great to talk to you. Enjoy everything. Take it all
Likewise.
in tomorrow, and I'll enjoy watching your Instagram and seeing what else comes out of there. Take care. Talk soon.
Thanks a lot, Nick.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye, everybody.